without a robust response to climate change, an additional 100 million people will be plunged into poverty by 2030. We also put out a business plan for Africa, a specific business plan for Africa in the face of climate change. This document talks about the link between climate change and poverty, and this document really focuses on adaptation in poor countries far more than any of the previous documents. So for us, we think this is a significant step forward. You know, we know that we've got to get moving, and that as any African leader will tell you, having had very little responsibility for putting the carbon in the air, they now have the boot of climate change on their neck. You know, every time there's an extreme weather event, every time there are heavy rains, the infrastructure is not climate resilient in most of Africa. So that's our job, and we have pledged between now and 2020 $6 billion for building climate-smart infrastructure, and we think we need at least $10 billion more than that to begin the process of building that climate-resilient infrastructure that we know we need. You know, this agreement, though, in focusing our attention on the 1.5 degrees Celsius target, what it really means is that even though we at the World Bank have been the largest funder of climate change-related activities in poor countries, we have to up our game even more. We've already had phone calls. We're already thinking about how we can go to the next level in our response.
Is this smart business?
I would encourage every single business in the world, if they haven't done it already, to become climate change literate. There's not a business in the world that can now afford to ignore climate change. The investment strategies are going to change. The things we invest in are going to change. You know, for us, for example, every road that we build in Africa or in any developing country, we've now got to make these roads climate resilient. So the impact of climate change on every aspect of the business world is very, very real. So study this agreement, understand what it means, study the science of climate change, and think creatively about how you can succeed, how you can prosper in the low carbon future that now more than 190 countries have committed to.